57 million views. That's how many eyeballs have watched my YouTube videos. But the real question is, how much did YouTube actually pay me for all of those views? Well, stick around because the answer might shock you. So I saw in a recent study that over 50% of working Americans would quit their job if they could go full-time on YouTube. Now, I don't know who exactly did that study or exactly how accurate it really is, but honestly, I believe that number isn't too far off from reality. And I bet a lot of those people would think that 57 million views would just mean that I'm rolling in the millions. And the truth is, it's a little bit complicated. So let's break it down. All right, so let's get straight to it. I'm going to go here to my YouTube dashboard, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up my total number of views for all of the lifetime of this one specific YouTube channel that we're talking about. Now, I've got a couple of different YouTube channels that I've had and worked on over the years, and actually right now I've got 3 or 4 active YouTube channels, and some of them are really doing pretty good, but we're just talking about the one specific channel today that I've gotten the 57 million views on. So back here, let's see, in the farthest that this goes back is March of 2018. So it looks like that was about when I started the channel. When I posted the first video was in March of 2018. And back then I had 0 views on the channel. And it took a while to really get things going. I mean, honestly, it took a couple of years before I had even more than a few thousand of views on the channel. Now, honestly, that was because in the beginning, I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention to it. I had my interest in other places and my focus on other things, so I wasn't giving this channel my full attention. Now, it looks like I did start to really kind of pay attention to it right around 2021, to the beginning of 2022, and I remember that's when I started to really, begin posting some videos on here, not as often as I do now, but definitely started to become consistent with it. And my lifetime views right there, 57,619,000 as of right now, today, when I'm making this video. At that same point where my views really sort of took a jump and then didn't bottom back out, the earnings really took a significant jump at that point as well. So for those 57 million views, I bet you guys are thinking that I have just been banking it, right? Making so much money on this channel, just buying fancy cars and rolling in bathtubs full of money, right? Well, let's go ahead and head on over here to my lifetime revenue on the analytics and see what I've made in total for those 57 million views. Let's check it out here. What is it? What? That can't be right. There's got to be some sort of mistake here. 39,000? That's it? 39,000? Almost $40,000. That's all YouTube has paid me in total for the 57 million views. That's kind of crazy when you think about it in all reality, right? I mean, is it crazy to you? I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's some of you guys out there who are thinking, oh, geez, I'm never going to make any money on YouTube. Why even bother starting, right? And I'm sure there's some of you guys thinking that, gosh, that's crazy amounts of cash. I better get started today. So, I guess the amount of money is kind of relative in perspective, but for me, 57 million views sounds like a lot of views, and $40,000, $40K, that sounds like a good amount of money, but not for 57 million views. So let's talk a little bit about what actually affects these numbers. Not all videos are created equal in YouTube's eyes, and they have what they call a CPM, or basically a cost per mile. Breaks down into how much they pay per 1,000 views, and it can vary a lot depending on what niche your content is in. Some niches pay way more than others, so something like a finance video, that could be a gold mine. A prank video, maybe not so much, because YouTube is basically kind of evaluating the audience that's watching said video and determining how valuable is this audience to my advertisers. How much am I able to charge my advertisers to show these people ads? So you can imagine that they've got it broken down somewhere in their fancy algorithms and calculations to kind of figure out which viewers are the higher value viewers, and if you can get videos in front of those viewers, YouTube is going to pay you more. Something else that's worth mentioning here is that in the beginning on this channel, obviously I was just only doing long format videos, and recently, or at least in the last few years, YouTube has rolled out YouTube Shorts. Now, I didn't immediately jump on the Shorts bandwagon, but I did end up deciding that, we've got to stick with the times and stay current, keep offering the people the content that they're after, and YouTube is really pushing these shorts, so I started making shorts on this channel. Now, what has happened is that those shorts have definitely contributed in a pretty big way to that total view count. So in the lifetime of my channel, out of those 57 million views, 33 million of them have been from shorts. So you kind of have to take that into account, because YouTube does not pay as much for views on shorts as they do on full-length videos, which kind of makes sense, because on a longer video they can fit in more ad spots, but on a short they're very limited because it's short. So they don't pay as much per view on shorts for your ad revenue. So in all fairness, you have to take the shorts views into consideration, because 33 million views, that's over half of that 57 total that I've gotten on the channel. And when you consider 40K for 57 million views, you kind of have to think that, well, half of that has been significantly handicapped because it's on shorts views, and they pay a lot less for shorts. Now, shorts are definitely not useless in any way. They have helped my channel immensely, because round about the same time when I first started getting some real success with the shorts that I was publishing, I also noticed a significant boost in the revenue that I was making off of the channel at that time, and then throughout time since then, because even though the shorts don't pay a whole lot, they have obviously paid a little and then contributed huge in the just channel growth. I mean, you can see back here when I first had those shorts just really starting to take off and go viral, there was a good section of time there when I was getting right around 3,000 subscribers every day on that channel, which is huge considering a lot of people work for years to get a few thousand subs going on their channel. I was getting a few thousand, 2,000 or 3,000 subs new to the channel every single day because I had some shorts on there that were getting lots and lots of views, and that just grows the channel. You can't help it. So definitely don't leave out the shorts, but don't count on them to be a huge money maker for you. The money in the ad revenue is going to be in those longer format videos, but it's a good thing that ad revenue isn't the only way that I've been able to make money off of YouTube through all these years. So next, I want to talk to you guys about kind of my top 3 additional revenue streams that I'm utilizing so that I can keep the bills paid and the lights turned on and the kids fed and all that good stuff. So the number 1 way that I am really making money off of this YouTube channel is through brand deals and partnerships. So I've got several different companies that I've actually been able to work with kind of throughout the years, and some that have been sort of here and there and come on maybe for a couple videos and then kind of gone away, or whatever it might be. But the idea is that you've got this group of companies that are willing to pay you for creating content. Now, on this particular channel, I do product reviews. So I'm showing real life experience and use with how different products are performing. And the companies that make those products or make supporting equipment for those products want to send me out their stuff so that I can use it on the channel and show it to people. And hopefully it works good so that then those people want to go and pay their money to buy those products. So just featuring things on the channel using them in the videos, talking about them, either products or services that these companies are offering, is one way that I and you guys can make money with your YouTube videos. Now, the second way, the number 2 way that I've been able to make a good living off of this channel has been through affiliate marketing. Now, that's similar to brand deals or partnerships in that you're making money from other companies for basically helping them sell their products, but affiliate marketing is kind of more direct in that I have links that I can put in the description of my videos, or I can send people to get a list of my links and they can go and try out whatever products, purchase them, and obviously when they do, I or you, if you're doing the same thing, are going to make a little bit of a cutback. 5%, 10%, might not be individually huge amounts of money, but it's the accumulative effect of all of these people clicking these links, buying these things, that it starts to really add up. And I've been able to actually make quite a bit more off of the affiliate linking and marketing than I'm making off of the YouTube ad revenue. And I guess the third way, it's not as big as the other two, but that's been through YouTube memberships, through earning off of YouTube premium revenue, through even offering like merch with my logo on it, t-shirts and hats and stuff like that. For some channels, that could be huge. For me, it hasn't been as big of a success as I wanted it to be, but it definitely, every little bit adds up. So the key here is that, if you're starting a YouTube channel and you think that, man, I'm just going to make all my money off of this YouTube ad revenue, you might not. Probably going to be a really good idea to have a plan in place and a system for making money in other ways. So was the number higher or was it lower than what you guys thought it was going to be as far as how much I've made for that 57 million views? Start dropping me some comments down below. Let me know, were you surprised or was that right on point? Do you guys still want to make a YouTube channel, or are you going to just throw in the towel before you even start? Before you do that, definitely need to say that if you are thinking of starting a YouTube channel or you recently have done so, know this: consistency, strategy, and patience are key. And if you guys thought that this video was cool, hit that subscribe button, share it out there so that we can grow this channel huge, or we can grow this up and maybe we'll get to 100 million views, and then I can do another video for you all and tell you how much I made off of the 100 million views. So I guess that's it for now. Until next time, guys, keep that record button pressed. Go chase those views. I love you guys.